in Florida, 2018. Finally, some sunshine, some time to relax. You hear the waves.
I can see a seagull over there.
You see the tourists all nice and red.
That's just me, Amy, isn't it? Talking of wonderful things, spring break, what about the memories? Because there's some great memories.
Oh my gosh, how many of us, we look
Are you
forward to
okay on this chair? This chair's a bit temperamental,
It is,
everybody.
I feel like I'm just...
I'll hold it down, you jump on it. Go on, love. It's all, that's it. I'll hold on to you. There we go. She's on. She's on. Right. Memories.
Memories. Think about spring break. What was your favorite spring break memory? Was it when you were 18 years old? Or when it was, thank you, last year and you were with your son? Anyway, we're sharing some of our favorite spring break memories. This just happens to be mine with my son, Stephen Morrison. Oh. And my husband was driving the boat. It was just when he learned to swim, and look at that priceless smile.
Now, how old was he then?
I want to say maybe 4 or 5. So, 5. Wow. How old is he or how old was I? What are you asking me? That was great. Yeah, that was about... What are you... Huh? A couple years ago. Yeah, it was about a couple years ago. What about you?
I'll tell you, Leslie, if you want a good drink, our spring break drink tonight is lovely, isn't it, Amy?
It is lovely. I was just saying, you know, it's been a long time since we've had a refreshing beverage here. But anyway, you can find it on HSN Facebook page. It's our spring break recipe. What happened to you today?
I don't know.
Let me just share with everybody Adam's favorite spring break memory. Actually, your beautiful wife Chelsea's favorite spring break.
She was mad at me, Amy.
Can we just go up to the caption that she liked to put right here? That's you and Oliver in the pool.
Yes.
And where are you at?
This is in Miami, but it was very cold outside.
She says, and we love you, Miss Chelsea, she said, marry an Englishman and you'll be forced poolside when the temperature dips below 50 degrees.
Well, these are her toes right there. She was not getting in the pool. Neither was anybody else. It was just us.
Your child's arms are crossed. He's shivering. But Adam's going swimming. That's why we're live from Florida.
I paid for that vacation. We're getting in this pool. Anyway, did you notice the amazing luggage we carried in or wheeled in?
Oh my God.
Tell everybody, Amy.
You know what? It's going to be a huge night tonight with the one and only Samantha Brown. We've watched her for years travel around the world, share with us amazing destinations. When you talk about true expertise in travel, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. The first underneath that now goes overneath. Over top.
We've gone over the top. It's an under-seater that becomes a full-on cabin bag. Worldwide launch. Nobody else has got it. We have a sneak peek tonight, Amy.
What's the price on that?
$69.
Can you believe that?
You've not commented yet.
I noticed that there's a reason, of course, why we are all themed out in white, because it's spring break.
Oh, there's supposed to be a cheer.
Yeah, sorry, there's supposed to be music.
Spring break!
Spring break!
No, they forgot
the music.
Sound effects, the sound effects.
Anyway, it's spring break. Hey!
Better late than never.
2018, that's why we're all in white. And if you happen to notice, we're all sporting a tan, a healthy tan.
We are glowing, Amy Morrison, courtesy of Tan Towel. Now, there's a Today Special, on the 21st?
Think about that. It's on the 22nd, actually.
Thank you, I was nearly right. Just a day.
The 21st and the 22nd. We've got a Tan Towel Today Special. Actually, it's the first Today Special of the year. And it's the largest configuration we have ever been able to offer everyone in March. So whether you're ready for spring break or you're just tired of being pale and pasty and you want to be tan and tasty, we've got a huge configuration for you. You just choose whether you want single or auto ship, classic, or you want the plus. It's 30 pieces. It's the self-tanning kit for $34.95. Take a look at the retail value on this, because you're looking at paying over $100. So right here, you get 5 for the face, and look at these results, how beautifully brown. Everybody gets a customized color. We're gonna be sharing with you why 95 million have been sold here at HSN. You get this on 4 interest-free credit card payments. Oh, now it's 96 million? Jeez, and counting. All right, so for under $9 a month on FlexPay, what are you getting? You're going to receive 5 right up here on top, and we rarely put the face tan towels in. You receive those. You're also going to be receiving right here 10 of the full body. This is over $50. Then you're also going to be receiving 15 of the half body. That's $43. You're not choosing tonight. You get it all for $34.95. So again, it's a huge savings. Kim Banks has been the tan towel ambassador for how many years
18.
now? 18 years?
Yeah, 18 years.
Wow. And you look as young today as you did when you started 18 years ago.
Thanks, it's because of this product. It truly is. And can I tell you, I love that we're doing this tonight. And that we're previewing this TS for everybody because we sell out.
I know.
I mean, so why wait till 322 when we're the TS when everybody else, you know, gets it before you. But this is what tan towel's about right here, and then we're gonna go to the model. We're gonna show you what it's all about quickly. So it's no mess, no streaks, no orange, perfect results. You really don't hear that a lot with self-tanning, but we're gonna show you why. We have been the #1 sunless tanning brand here at HSN. This has to be updated, so this will be the 18th year. We're also a big top auto ship brand here. So what that means is when people get it, they use it, they love it, they hop on auto ship because they don't wanna be without it. And it's also the only patented sunless tanner on the market. So we're the ones that own the tanning towelette technology, and that's why you're gonna get the results that you see coming up. That's how you get it because of the tan towel application.
And you don't get it now, you have to wait till the 22nd.
Yes.
Think about that. If you don't get it now, you're going to have to wait till later on in this month. So maybe you're planning on that wonderful vacation, you wanna be tan now, order it right now. You'll get in a couple of days. Look at this value, and you see the reviews on the bottom of your screen. Year after year, women come back to tan towels because it's #1. You don't get Best of Beauty year after year from New Beauty Magazine unless you're doing something right. Here it is, $50 worth of the full body. You get 10 of those. Now the half body will do my arms, my legs, and maybe my stomach and back. You get, think about that, 15 of those. That's 15 more tans. That's $43.50. You get 5 of the face. It's over $100 value. Try it for $8.74. You can go to any major beauty store and find tan towels there and spend over $100 for this configuration. We're gonna show you how this is the only patented 3-in-1 system that exfoliates, places the tan down, and hydrates your skin. So we're gonna show you.
What's great about tan towel too is just so you understand.
And it's a fresh pack.
It's a fresh application every time you open this packet. Unlike a lotion or a spray that you use from the bottle every time that perhaps that formula could go bad. So this was invented out of need 18 years ago by a woman from Australia. Her name's Lori Braun. She had the ingenious idea because she hated other self-tanners that would streak and turn orange and not get even application. So you're gonna get your packets. If you're new to tan towel, I wanna tell you what it's about first. So you see this packet, I already opened it. It's heat sealed. You'll take your towelette out, you will unfold it. The formula's already in the towelette. What does that mean? You're not applying it to your hands. You're not spraying it on your body or everywhere else for that matter. We've already done the guesswork for you. All you do is take that towelette and wipe it on your arm or your leg. Clean, dry skin, that's all we ask, is in a circular motion. I'm done, and the tan develops in about 2 to 4 hours. And here's the animation. This is the technology behind it. This is the technology behind the patent. So we took that beautiful fluid, that clear fluid that has botanicals and skin-loving ingredients in it, Amy, and we put it into the towelette. Because that towelette, Amy, is made of wood pulp fiber, it also helps to exfoliate the skin. You're gonna meet one of our other models, Angela, in a little bit. She said, my skin is so soft after using tan towel. It feels like it exfoliates. And she's been with us, you know, for a long time, but she just discovered that fact. So we're gonna show you again how to use the product. We really want you to understand that this is unlike any other beauty product in the entire world. So again, here's your packet. They're heat sealed. So I want you to stop and think about that. So Renee just took this out. It's one-time application. You can throw it away, and it is a fresh application every single time you use it. First of all, when you open that packet, for those of you who have used other self-tanners and they had this weird smell, you open that up, it's just a nice, normal, clean, fresh scent,
there's
right?
no weird. You know the DHA smells that they most have, and it almost smells like burnt skin. You never get that from this. And
Never.
one thing I want to point out, we are all in white.
Yeah.
I am not worried if this towel touches my white dress. It doesn't matter. This is unlike any other tanning system you have ever used. And if you love tan towels, please be part of our show. The number to dial is 1-866-376-8255. Look how she's just applying this.
And this is all you have to do. You just have to wipe it on the skin. Now, what I want you guys to notice too, and I love that Amy pointed out we're all in white. So the ingredients in tan towel work with skin. It doesn't work with Renee's bathing suit. It doesn't work with the fabric of my dress, my hair, anything. It works with your skin's proteins and amino acids. The tan develops in about 2 to 4 hours. But what I want you to look at, and I know we're gonna, look how glowy, just put your arms down a little bit, Renee. Just look how glowy her skin is. It's not sticky, it's not tacky, it's just beautiful and soft.
It is.
And you rarely, if ever, get that from self-tanning products because we have botanicals in there. We have skin-loving, you know, ingredients in there like tea tree oil, cucumber extract, vitamin E, aloe. It's a water-based formula. There's no parabens in this as well.
And it lasts. It's not like you're putting on a tan and it's temporary. It takes 2 hours roughly for you to get this tan that comes through, and then it stays all week. So it's not like something you've got to constantly reapply. Again, it's effortless. It's easy. This is the best piece count we have ever put together for you in March. So you just order Classic, which is more of a lighter brown. The Plus is for those of us who want more intense color. That's what I like to use. And then single or auto ship. Those are the hardest decisions. But if you're not ordering right now for First Friday, you see our clock is up on the screen. You've got to wait till the 22nd of this month. That's why we love First Fridays here at HSN. What it's about is you get to see the best of the best coming up for the rest of the month. You get it first. And so don't wait, get it now.
I love that, Amy, and we were so excited when we heard that we were going to be previewing this today's special for you guys, because a lot of times when we do our today's specials, they sell out like that. And again, why wait? Like Amy said, if it's going to be spring break for you, which I know it's starting down here in Florida, man, we are so busy. There's so much traffic, so I know you're down here. Now, we're going to show my before shot. You saw Renee's, so more results. I'm turned 57, I'll be 58 in 2 months. So I discovered tan towel 18 years ago, and I'm gonna tell all of you, if you heard me say it before, great, but if you're new, wait and listen. I discovered it 18 years ago, and I will tell you, before that, I was on the beach every weekend. I wasn't wearing SPF. And I'm very fair. I was I was 40 then. But
you knew better.
Well, I didn't care really. But I'll tell you when I cared. I cared when I started seeing the lines and wrinkles. I cared when I started having that dry, tight, weirdly tan, not natural looking tan. I never got a tan from head to toe like I have for tan towel, and I've never looked back. No. So, I mean, and it's easy as you see Renee right now doing it. So I'm gonna have her show you again. Just unfold the towelette for me and just take it up your arm again. Circular motion, just take it up the skin. You don't have to worry about it. The towelette puts it where it should go.
But look at the towel. She'll show you you can see there's some color coming off.
Because it exfoliates.
Because it's exfoliating. You know, normally you have to exfoliate before you put on any self-tanning mousse or cream and all these different steps. Then heaven forbid, you put on anything white. Right? It's going to stain everything. And it stinks. That's not what's going to happen here with tan towels ever and ever. That's why not 1 year, not 2 years, year after year, New Beauty Magazine says this is the best self-tanner. Allure Magazine. Time and time again, this has won so many awards. Now you're getting the best value. When you think about over $100 today for $34.95, everybody who uses this says it's easy to use. The packaging was preferable over a bottle because it's fresh every time. It's never going to turn green or a weird color. They like the single-use application. Each one of these is pre-measured to do your entire body. 93% said it didn't rub off on their clothes. 90% said it was natural. Everybody's going to get a customized color. But here's what's happening. With only 4 minutes remaining, if you're not ordering now, you cannot order this until the 22nd. So the minute First Friday ends, guess what? You're not able to pick this product up until the 22nd.
And you can't order it. Does it go offline?
Goes offline.
I've never done this.
No, it goes offline.
So it goes away.
Goes away
after
completely. Completely, right after the show. No. And that's what's nice about First Fridays. You get it first, you get the best deal, and come on. Everybody wants a tan, but get a healthy tan. Get out of the sun, you know?
Look at these reviews. It's amazing. Love the fact that tan towels exfoliate and apply the solution at the same time. That's our patent. See? That's our technology. That's what differentiates us from that spray, that lotion, the things that certainly if you go to the drugstore or whatever and find, that's what differentiates us. And that's why we were granted a patent 18 years ago, because they felt the technology was so obviously unique and different that we were able to get that patent. So now we have Christine. She's a new girl to tan towel. We asked her to tan one of her legs and one of her arms. Can we zoom in on her legs? So this is a really good example, like right out of the gate, to show you guys what you can go from and to. So obviously her pale skin is, the tan side is more desirable when you're wearing a bathing suit, when you're wearing shorts, or it doesn't matter if you're wearing jeans. Just to have that beautiful glowy, it's like wiping confidence on.
It's true. You look leaner, all your clothes look better, and to me it masks all the varicose veins, because it's almost like makeup for your skin.
Yeah, it is.
It's not something that's temporary that washes off. No, you put this on, there's unique ingredients inside of here that work with your skin's own natural proteins and gives you a customized color. So we see a lot of you ordering this. Let me show you the offer. If you're not ordering, you got about 4 minutes, that's it. And we're gonna share with you again, real quick here, you receive all 5 for the face, so that's over a $10 value. You're going to receive right here 10 full body. Just so everybody knows, that's over $50 worth of tans right there. $50. Then you're going to receive 15, and that's another $43.50 value, giving you over $100 tonight. And you get to try it all for $8 and change. Only right now. Otherwise, if you're not ordering this, I want to point out, you got to wait till the 22nd. So again, there's nothing like tan towels. It's their biggest and best March Today special. You choose whether or not you want this in single or auto ship, or if you would like to go ahead and pick this up in the classic or the plus. And don't just, ladies, this is not just for you. Yeah. We've got another male model we're going to be sharing with everyone.
We can't wait.
Look at this special model.
Adam Freeman.
Look at that.
Cheers, everybody. I'm doing my best Don Johnson. Can you believe? I know, what a sight to behold.
You don't have white, didn't he wear white socks? Or he never wore socks.
He never wore, I should have taken the socks off. But I'm from England, you see. We wear socks in the summertime.
Yeah.
But can I just say, look, my very pasty white leg on the left-hand side is still pasty white. Just 2 applications with tan towel, and I look like a I don't know, a golden, say golden goddess, that's the wrong thing. I look like a bronze, what do I look like, Amy?
A bronze Don Johnson.
A bronze Don Johnson. Thank you.
But you know what?
But he has hairy legs.
He got to his hairy legs.
I've got a lot of testosterone.
So
that's
look
what we
at
as
those
women
hairy
know.
legs. Think of putting, Adam, how could you do a tanning lotion on those hairy legs?
Well, it's a messy business.
It's a messy, but not with tan towel. And I know you've loved us forever. I know, when you first came here and it was like love at first wipe.
Exactly, love at first wipe, because I tried as well. Being on TV, we have to maintain at least some kind of, healthy glow. The thing is, the lotions and the potions and the mousses and the smelly and the sticky and they leave marks everywhere. It's just not nice. And for so many years now, Amy, Kim, we've used tan towel. We've loved tan towel. It is one of the world's greatest tanning solutions because it's carefree and effortless and so effective. What I love the most about it is that it looks real.
Right.
It doesn't look like you're wearing tanning. It works, Kim, right? It works with your own body's chemistry.
It works with your own skin tone, which really equates to working with your own, the top of your skin.
Right.
So it's a naturally derived sugar ingredient in there that gives you the tan, and it works with your skin's proteins and amino acids. So we're gonna have Angie show you again really quickly. Notice she's not wearing a glove.
Nope.
Notice she's not wearing a mitt.
Nope.
Notice she's not doing it in the, with towels around and mixing anything or dripping anything. She just simply wipes it on the skin. We haven't pointed out either, Amy, that it dries in under a minute.
Oh, that's a good point.
So
and you're not
you can get
tacky or
dressed.
sticky or weird odor on your body.
Right.
No.
You can get dressed, you can get into bed, your sheets won't get stained, your clothes won't get stained. But back to what you had said really quickly too about what it makes your skin look like.
I know.
It just makes it look so smooth, so delicious, so even. We're not solving any medical issues, but yeah, maybe you have those varicose veins on your legs or spots. It just seems to even those out. And that's the beauty of the formula that's in there. And you will never turn orange because we've taken that active ingredient and surrounded it with beautiful botanicals.
And you're never streaky.
No.
That's the nice thing about, this is a huge deal. Especially moving into summertime, secure this price. Because we all are gonna start to wear shorts and we want our legs to look nice and tan. You put this on, I like to tan before I go to bed. Put on my nightgown, I don't worry about it. I wake up in the morning, as Adam liked to refer to, as a golden goddess, right? You go to bed pale and pasty and you wake up tan and gorgeous. That's what we want. Remember, it's only $8 and change. After this show, this Today Special pre-sale goes offline, goes off air. You're gonna have to wait till the 22nd to pick this up. So we do have a hold going on right now. Thank you again for all of your orders. Make sure you get it on auto ship. I'll tell you, I've been on auto ship since I've been a host here. So it's the largest configuration.
I promise you won't wake up tangry.
Tangry, no.
No tangry, no tanger. with Tantal.
I love it, Kim Banks. All right, she's gonna be back on the 22nd of March. But a lot of you are going ahead and ordering yours right now, which is smart, as we are talking about spring break.
Have you tried?
Where's the music? They told me to say it as many times as possible, and then we don't get the C sounds.
Oh, I just, because they're on there, but don't think we can hear it. Try some pineapple salsa.
Look
That'll
at
get you in the mood.
We're in the mood because traffic is cuckoo crazy here in Florida.
Isn't it? Everybody's down in Florida.
From Michigan, Missouri. Well, I remember coming down here from Michigan when I was younger, and there'd be like 50 of us packed in my grandmother's house. Anyway.
Because of the...
Because of what?
My pineapple's dropping everywhere.
Oh,
My gosh.
Okay.
What's this Wonder Brow thing?
Have you not heard about the Wonder Brow?
No.
Okay, a lot to talk about. Look at the chair, yeah. Lots to talk about. Have you seen all the buzz about it on Instagram, on social media? There's 14 million posts about Wonder Brow. Why? Because it does not budge, it doesn't smudge, it looks natural, and the value that you have today is out of this world. Now, it's gonna be coming up a little later on as a today's special, but I wanted to make sure everybody has a chance to go ahead and pick it up, because what you're looking at here is fuller, thicker. It lasts for over 24 hours.
Amy, let's do it. Can we put 60 seconds on the clock? Let's do 60 seconds, because this isn't a today's special for another 5 or 6 days.
Yeah, that's the 12.
The 12,
Exactly.
11 days, 10 days.
Okay, so we sold over 124,000 of these here at HSN. Normally, each one of these sells for $22 a piece. You're gonna receive 2. There's unique technology in here. These fibers actually take and bond to the hair or to your skin. So these little fibers are actual little hairs.
Wow.
It's amazing. So you paint it on, and then you have the little spoolie that goes ahead and sets it for you. So you just choose transfer-proof, waterproof for over 24 hours. You receive 2, remember, of the blonde, 2 of the auburn, 2 of the brunette, or 2 of the brown black. That's all you choose is your color, and you get this today on 3 interest-free credit card payments. There's nothing like the Wonder Brow. Nothing.
You've been talking about it for a long time, and this is the first ever Today Special, I think, that they're doing.
This is it. They've never done anything like it. So if you want to order yours early and you've watched all the vloggers, guess what? You go ahead and get it at the best app.
If you'd like to order yours, it's right there. I know Ellen Bonner is coming up momentarily with another Today's Special pre-sale. Hey, Ellen, we're excited about this one.
I'm so excited too. We've created the ultimate sheet. I cannot wait to tell you about this sheet. It has everything you've wanted and more in the sheet, and it's only for tonight. Well, and then you gotta wait a few days.
Then you've got to wait.
Exactly.
Why? Because you're looking at the Everclean. You know, this is a world launch from Concierge Collection, sold exclusively just for us here at HSN. It's the first time 3 unique, are you ready for this? 3 unique blends have come together to keep you cooler, no more wrinkles, and how about this? Now odor resistant. It's $49.95. I'll tell you, it's now infused with copper fibers, which repel bacteria and helps eliminate odor-causing germs. So what is it we love about this? Nobody has the triple threat in sheets. It's called Everclean. You've got cotton, you've got just a little dab of microfiber to keep everything wrinkle resistant, and now adding that copper in there, it's wicking away the moisture. You're not worried about that odor-causing bacteria anymore. And we've got gorgeous colors we're gonna be sharing with everybody, and nobody in the world has the triple threat blend like we do.
Oh my gosh, this is the best sheet, and it's so super soft to the touch. I can't wait to get these home. And look at all the colors that we have. We even did everyone's favorite leopard print, so we have it in leopard. These remind me of my cotton linen sheets.
I know, and that's linen.
The soft tan. This is actually the beige. It's like a soft beige. We have gray.
There's the linen.
A new color. It's almost like an eggshell. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean,
it's pretty.
Great to get that on the bed. Then we have yellow, and it's a really soft buttercup yellow. Coral, sage, the aqua, and we have the lavender.
Isn't that beautiful? All for 4 credit card payments, twin all the way through California King. So let's talk about how we're sleeping. Are you tossing and turning all night long? Are you a hot sleeper? Maybe, ladies, you know, it's that time of our lives, and you wake up in the back of your neck and your sheets are soaking wet, right? Wouldn't you love to have a sheet that not only keeps you cooler, it's cotton, it's not gonna wrinkle up on your body as you're tossing and turning at night, but now infused with copper that will never wash out. You don't know it's there, but what is it doing? It's reducing all of that odor-causing bacteria. That's the big key in this.
It really is, because you know we're all busy. Maybe we don't change our sheets quite as often as we should. Let's talk about why we love these sheets. First of all, they're machine washable, and as Amy said, everything that's in these sheets it's not washing out. It is there.
See?
It is the longevity. These sheets are gonna be durable and so long lasting. What I love is the softness right out of the gate. These have that beautiful base of 100% or 75% cotton, but what we've done is we've infused that microfiber and copper into the weave so that you get all those extra benefits. Now, we love cotton, right? I love cotton. It's breathable, it's soft, it's natural, but we're making it better because, you know, microfiber is the #1 selling sheet in the industry, and then we've got copper. So we are taking both of things, bringing them into your sheets, and what I love about copper is it's natural, right?
You're right.
It is natural mineral, so it's antibacterial, antimicrobial, so it's gonna inhibit the growth of bacteria. Now, you know, we think, well, my bed doesn't have bacteria. How many of us sleep with a pet, right? We sleep with our little puppies, our kitties. Have you ever taken them outside and see where their feet are and then they're in your bed at night, right?
Think of that.
Maybe it's a late night. Maybe you didn't get a chance to shower or you had a workout, or you're tired, you went straight to bed. These sheets are gonna be cleaner. They're gonna be so soft and comfortable. And I love the fact that they're so soft and breathable because I think at this time of year, we all want that cooler night's sleep.
Oh, we do.
Right? It's one of the biggest battles we face when we go to bed.
Oh, especially right now, you know, and especially in the summertime. How many of us don't even have air conditioning? Where our house in Michigan have air conditioning. You were doing anything to stay nice and cool. So again, for under $13, this is a brand new world launch blend.
Nobody has this.
You want to be cool at night. You want something that's helping to reduce those odor-causing bacteria. So you're not washing the sheets over and over again. Think about that. So these are going to stay fresher longer, hence the name Everclean. So you don't have to wash your sheets maybe every week. Or how many of us, you know, you have all intentions of taking a shower at night and you just kind of, oh, I'm just going to rest my legs for a little bit and I'm going to sit down.
Then you're out.
And then you're out. Next thing you know, you look at the clock and it's 2 a.m. in the morning, right?
Exactly.
It happens to all of us. But that's okay. You don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, my sheets are going to be awful and smelly. And no, that's because of the copper. No one has them. And then this is 95% cotton, I believe it is.
It's 75% cotton. And I love that because, you know, many times when you see blends out there, you're going to get just a hint of cotton, maybe like 30–40%. These are like a cotton sheet that we have improved by adding in the microfiber and the copper. And what I really love about the copper infusion is that it's going to add to that easy care. Same with microfiber. So these are sheets that are going to breathe like cotton. They're going to feel soft like cotton, but they're easy care, less shrinkage. We love that, right? Less wrinkling. It's one of the biggest complaints I get about cotton sheets when I read your reviews. So if you look right there, #3 is big for all of us, right?
Absolutely.
Just that feature. These are also a percale weave, and I want to talk to you about that because that means these sheets are a matte finish. They're cooler. They're actually cooler. And if you look at this, and I love the color palette, I was saying it reminded me, I have some cotton linen sheets, and they're one of my favorites, and I love the texture and the feel. Now, this is a cooler, crisper weave of cotton, and what you get here with the percale weave is you get added breathability. It's actually one of the coolest weaves you can do in a sheet. It's great for hot sleepers. And then add to that you've got the copper, and copper is naturally heat transferring. So what this means is these are sheets that are going to feel so soft and comfortable and stay that way through the night, right? Isn't that what we want?
You know, when you first get in bed and it's nice and cool and crisp, and then you're trying to find the cool spots in your bed, right? We're tossing and turning, and it's like, oh gosh, why am I so hot again? You know, think about your sheets that you're using. A lot of times those sheets that you're using are very hot, and that's why you're overheating. So what's nice about these is that, yes, you've got that 75% cotton. You also have the microfiber, which is giving you that nice pristine look, so it's not gonna be a wrinkled mess when you get in and out of that bed. The best part of this, ladies, is that you go ahead and have that copper infused. You can't feel it, you can't see it, you can't wash it out, but boy, is it working hard for you. It's keeping your sheets cleaner. Leopard right now is the most popular.
Yeah, because where can you get leopard sheets with
Nobody
this?
has leopard sheets. Only HSN has leopard sheets, right? For First Friday.
Well, and I love this combination here. Now, this is your beige and your linen and your leopard. Come on, how fresh is that? And we do have additional pillowcases, so if you see some looks and you want to incorporate extra pillowcases, a great time to do it, then love these two together. This is your gray and your yellow. This, to me, is one of the most modern, fun, fresh combinations. If you want to really add some life and softness to your bed, this is a great way to do it. How pretty is this? We've got coral, sage, aqua. We have that light lavender. This is the first time we've done this. We've never done anything like this. It is exclusive. So I always try to tell you, you know, if you want to go check other places and try to find this combination of fabrics, you won't find it. And here at HSN, I think we're all familiar with cotton, right? right, with copper. Because with copper, we wear it in our leisure wear, we wear it in our workout wear, we know the benefits of copper. Now we've infused that copper into some sheets that you are gonna love the feel, you're gonna love the softness, you're gonna love the wearability and the durability of these. And do you feel it? They feel, the touch of these, so cool to the touch. This, remember, has everything you want. It's got that base of cotton, it's got that copper infusion, which we love it because it's not a chemical additive. We're not putting chemicals into these. These are a natural mineral that has those antibacterial properties. And it's one of those things, you know, they always say you should wash your sheets every 5 to 7 days.
Absolutely.
Honestly, how many people are able to do that? We're all busy. You know, you think about your kids, maybe they're off in college or they've got their first apartment. Are they washing their sheets as much as they should?
They may do it once a semester.
Exactly.
Right.
So it just makes sense. And what I love too is we did these to concierge standards. So you're not going to pay more for larger sizes and they're going to fit your bed. And this is so important because, you know, different size mattresses, maybe you have a feather bed, a fiber bed, deep pocket here, 18-inch accommodation, elastic all the way around. Look at how pretty these are. The difference in a percale weave of this cotton is that you can see it's more of a matte finish.
It feels expensive.
It feels looks very expensive.
Oh, absolutely.
And you can find this weave of sheets out in the marketplace, and they do run lots more. But we are doing things we've never done in a sheet. It really is. I think if you're going to buy one set of sheets this year, it should be these because it's everything you love about cotton, but better.
And I'll tell you, if you open up the HSN card, you can take an additional $10 off. Think about that.
Oh, wow.
That's a great way for you to shop and save. So open up the HSN card, an additional $10 off when you're applying, which brings us down to $39.95, and the 4 interest-free credit card payment. So just choose your color, whether it's twin all the way through California King. Don't have another sleepless night. Honestly, there's nothing worse than waking up and, ladies, you know you're soaking wet, or you're tossing and turning trying to find the coolness in your room, or maybe you have pets that sleep with you. Again, you don't know it's there, but it's working really hard for you. Is this copper infused inside of this? And again, it's also going to help now repel bacteria that helps eliminate all those odor-causing germs, so your bed is cleaner longer. That means less laundry you're doing. That means you're saving more time, which means you're saving more money. It's under $13, even if you're ordering this in the California King. We only have about 3 more minutes remaining in this presentation. Otherwise, you've got to wait until March 5th to pick this up.
Right.
So go ahead and order it now, and you can sleep on this for 30 days. If you don't love it, you send it back, no questions asked. But wouldn't it be nice to wake up cooler? You're gonna be a little bit drier because you're not worried about, oh my gosh, all that odor-causing bacteria sitting on maybe your brand new mattress or your mattress pad. Or think about all our friends, the cats, the dogs jumping up, right? They're carrying odor-causing bacteria. Because of that copper, it's repelling all of it. They wash like iron, they wear like iron because they're concierge, but it's called EverClean. Your sheets will be cleaner longer. So just choose your color, and again, twin all the way through California King. We do have extra pillowcases. So if you need more pillowcases, we have those. Right now on sale for you as well. But finally, these are pet-friendly sheets based on antimicrobial properties.
And a lot of them, you worry about that. And this is what I want you to know, is this is actually, the copper is actually woven in. So it's not sprayed on, it's not gonna launder out. It is actually woven in, just like the things that we wear to the gym. And we wear them because we want that cleaner, fresher feel, when we want that cooler feel. Now we've done it in textiles, and I love the way that we've done it, because we've done it beautiful colors in everyone's favorite fabric, cotton, with everyone's other favorite, microfiber. I mean, it's like the best of all worlds in one sheet, and it's exclusive, so you can't find this anywhere else. And where else are you gonna find leopard? You know, if you are busy, if you're a busy mom, if you're trying to just make your house cleaner and healthier and less work, this is a sheet, right?
I'm telling you. And to
sign me up for less laundry.
Exactly, less laundry. and every time you're gonna walk or make your bed, it's not gonna have that weird odor. Isn't there times like you wash your laundry, you wash your sheets, you make your bed, 2 days later, you're like, why does it smell? What's that smell? Could be from your pets. It's the bacteria that is harvesting and growing inside your sheets right now that's making them smell faster. So maybe you just wash them and 2 days later you're like, oh my gosh, they don't feel clean. They don't look clean. They smell horrible. What's that smell? It's bacteria right now in your sheets causing that odor. Because of the blend that's in this, because you do have that copper, guess what? This is eliminating those odor-causing bacteria. All antimicrobial properties are built inside of this. That's what's truly amazing about it. With a lot of you ordering this, you've got 30 more seconds. Twin all the way through California King. We have the lavender lavender, the aqua, the peach, the yellow, the sage, the leopard. We've got all these beautiful colors available for everyone. It's the same exact price no matter what size you have.
Exactly, and so many features in this. I don't think we've ever had so many features in a sheet. The fact that you've got the softness, the breathability, and then you have the copper infusion. So you're gonna love the feel, but you're gonna love the way these perform. And how about less shrinkage and less wrinkling of cotton? We love that. So get these home and try it. I think it will be your favorite sheet for so many reasons.
Especially if you've got pets. You know, we're not gonna kick them off the bed.
No, no.
Boo Kitty, she controls the whole right side of my bed.
We love having our pets in bed. This is the perfect pet-friendly sheet.
It really is. All right, thank you again for all of your orders. Great job, Ellen. Thank you for being part of our show. All right, there's still more to come on First Friday. In fact, what do you got going on over there, Adam?
Well, Amy, the moment has come. You know we've been talking about Samantha Brown, the big launch, the big reveal. Well, folks, Amy and I are thrilled to present
Samantha!
This. It's here, Amy. Okay, Amy, you're gonna come and model this in a minute, all right?
Okay, yes, I'll come right over.
Okay, this is happening right now. It's our Today Special.
Thank you, that was good.
And you have a chance to get the bag before anybody else. I'm gonna be here with Samantha tonight at midnight. I'm excited to see how many are left even by then, because we're gonna show you something that you've never seen before. This is a bag designed to go under the seat in front of you on the airplane, because there's a lot of us that don't like to, well, you know, lift a bag up over our head. But there, did you see it? It converts into a cabin bag, a pilot case, a full-size 21-inch bag that you can keep in there as well. Folks, this is the best of both worlds in a price tag and a package that we've never been anywhere near. It's $69.95. There is no other company, no other brand, no other place on planet Earth where you can buy a bag that does what this does. If you're going to be traveling in the near future, this holiday time, if you're traveling by yourself, if you're with family or friends, you won't need to ask for anybody's assistance. This is a bag that transforms. And with that in mind, the lady of the hour, the amazing Samantha Brown, travel guru, as she is here live from Florida for our spring break spectacular. Oh, look how wonderful you look.
How are you doing? So lovely to see you. Happy New Year, everything.
So good to see you, my darling. You talked about this last year.
I did. I pulled Adam aside and I was like, Adam,
it was like a secret.
I've got a bag and it's pretty amazing.
You weren't kidding.
I wasn't kidding, right?
Where should we begin?
Oh boy, okay. So again, it's the underseater here, but it's really 3 essential travel bags in one. We really should just get to a table and unpack it.
Let's do it.
And pick it up and get it, and so you can see all the great features, but you've got some great colors to work with.
This is the signature burgundy from Samantha. This is gonna be your navy. Moving across along, we have this gorgeous, this is the brown, it's like a chocolatey brown. This is gonna be your sleek black. This one is going to be your royal blue. I then have the purple, and then I've got the purple in 2 forms here. This bag is the same as that bag, and that bag is the same as this bag. It simply folds down if you want it to. And by the way, the reason I can lift it with my pinky finger is part of your ultra lightweight collection.
It's part of the ultra lightweight collection. This is only 4.5 pounds. Only 4.5 pounds, and yet you've got really 3 bags.
Okay.
So you saw the animation, so people already have like the big reveal. But essentially, you've got not only a rolling working tote, an overnighter, a weekender, but also, should you need to go on a trip for like 5 or 10 days, all you have to do is unzip the top, and out pops up enough space to make this a full 21-inch cabin bag. So you take this onto the plane with you, and this is what the airlines allow you. So it goes from one great underseater that you sit, you can slip underneath the seat in front of you, to over the head, in the bin above. You want to see that again? Because you can just see how easy. It takes a second to digest.
Yeah,
exactly. So this and as you can see, it's as easy as I always say it's like tucking in a shirt. That's about as much time you're going to need. You tuck everything in, you slide it around, make sure that little zipper pull is, and now you're back here. So you've got your handle that actually disappears into the bag, that comes out, and should you need more space, again, you just slide the handle over here. It goes all the way through, and then you pop this out, and now you have 35% more space.
If you want to make your dollar go further and you want a multifunctional transforming bag, this is it. I think it takes a minute to realize it's only $69 while supplies last. We've only been on it for 45 seconds. Already 200 are reserved. The majority of those are in the burgundy. And you took this places. You took it on a test drive.
Absolutely. I tested this bag for 8 months, and as you can see, that's one of the size sizers, the dreaded bag sizers that they make you put your luggage in to say that it fits. It fits in the, as you can see, and then it fits underneath the seat in front. And I want to point out here something, because you see that metal rectangle that's right by the bag? That is the console that now holds all the information for the in-flight TVs. So that's now taking up room there too, and it still fits in that space. There's your 21-inch bag, fully opened, so you know you can bring that bag. United, American, Delta are the strictest airlines, and it meets their requirements. So what I'd love to do is, the bag is also loaded with fantastic features that make it just a perfect bag to travel with. Open up the main compartment of the bag. You have a lovely padded laptop case.
Your signature lining.
Yeah, my signature lining, a lovely laptop case. So you can put a laptop, an e-reader, a tablet in here, no problem. Nice closure to keep it secure. Look at this, you've got luggage straps. So again, you can bring clothing after work. If you're going on a workout, if you're meeting your girls, you can put clothing in here. Now I'm going to zipper this back up and show you that all the organization is in the front of the bag. Really easy to get to. Wonderful pockets. Front pockets, compartments that you can put notebooks and papers in. My favorite pocket is this clear plastic pocket, so I can see what I've packed. More importantly, what I have forgotten to unpack. I always make sure that I put my laptop charger in here, because I cannot replace my laptop charger without spending another $45. So all your organization is in the front of the bag, so things are packed yet accessible at the same time. There's a third pocket in the front, and then you have side pockets. Plenty of room here for anything you need. Again, you can make this bag becomes anything you want it to be. And then, of course, there's another pocket on the side. Great organization. And then, let's show the bag totally open again. And you can see all the space here. So this opens up, and this is actually a separate compartment here. And I'm gonna turn this on the side, because this is how we usually pack a bag. We put it on its side and open this up. So there are two ways to pack this bag. You can pack the bag using these two as separate compartments. See, here's the shelf, here's your luggage strap, or all you have to do is unzip the divider. And now, isn't this great? Now just tuck it in, and now you have the entire bag. You have a full 21-inch carry-on. You have a ton of space. So however you want to pack this bag, however you want to organize your trip, however your trip changes mid-trip, this bag is here for you.
Well, we only have 10 or 11 minutes left, and that's it. That's all we're allowed until the full and official launch tonight. It's clearly a big hit. Couple things I want to make you aware of. If you've ever been on an airplane and you've been carrying on a bag, and then it comes to putting it in the bin, and you've had to lift that bag up above your head, up like this, and it's heavy, and you ask somebody to help you. It's never nice. This bag has been designed, if I come around here for a second, to fit exactly and perfectly under the seat in front of you. So now when you sit down, the bag is under that seat. So now you've got that great space and legroom available to you. But to Sam's point, if you open this up, you can now use this as a full-size 21-inch cabin bag if you so desire. We've never seen another bag do that.
No, this bag does not exist. I spent 8 months testing this bag. It was a year and a half in development. We did not bring it to you until we got it right. It is totally exclusive to HSN, not found in any stores, and it is available for you right now. Now I'm going to show you the bag totally packed. And you're going to see my brand new 4-piece slimline set. Look at how beautiful that bag is. We wish all of our lives were just this organized.
That's a heavenly vision right there.
It's so perfect. Everything is just squares. So this is my 1, 2, 3 slimline. I'm going to put these over here. Small, medium, and large. And then there's also a major packing cube as well. This is where you put all your clothes. So you can easily put 2 days worth of clothes here easily. That fits perfectly. It was made to fit this bag. And the slimline, this is why it's called slim, they're shallow. They're slim and shallow, so they can fit. They can nestle in the small, places of larger bags too. So it's not just for this bag. It's an extra purchase, but it's perfect for large bags as well to fit into the crevices and the nooks and crannies that are things.
It makes sense.
Yeah, so that's it, fully packed. Obviously a great weekend away. On one side, again, with the pockets, I have all my hair stuff over here, so I can do like a quick touch-up if I need to. So there's just wonderful organization. I'm going away for the weekend, I'm going with my girls, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I've got everything I need. Here's my organization. I've got my makeup here. I've got my phone chargers, my sunblock. I've got everything I need in one bag. And if I go away with my girls, and should some shopping happen, right?
Can you imagine
And I've
such a
packed
thing?
out this bag, so there's no room. All I have to do, if I went to a store and bought a few more things, is unpack this, and now I have 35% more room. That's it.
This is a $69 price. And honestly, one of the big things that we've not mentioned yet, and it's a pretty major point, Samantha Brown's luggage is the highest rated luggage line ever on HSN in our 41-year history. That says a lot. We did add a couple of questions to our call center, so I do want to just address those. Samantha's ultra lightweight collection is a newer collection. It's a very popular collection. It's sold out in its debut. We do have the matching pieces to this bag available in limited supply. This is a 25-inch and this is a 28-inch. The 25-inch is only $99 and the 28-inch is only $119.95, and they are both on 5 flex pay. Samantha, needless to say, you could get these two and that, and you've got everything you would ever need.
Yeah, I do a lot of 10-day trips when I shoot my series, and I bring my 25-inch, so I check that, but then I bring my underseater and another personal item onto the plane, and then that gets checked, but then I go on a great trip and I buy things, so I change this bag to this bag, and I still have my personal item, and nothing's changed in how I enter and exit a plane. And that's what I like. Our plans change mid-trip, and you have now a bag that really has your back, no matter how you travel. If you just need it for a work bag or an overnight bag, or again, if you're gonna go for a $5 10-day trip on a cruise, this bag converts to your life. This is transformative. It transforms to the bag you need it to be when you need it. Wonderful features like the interior tablet pocket. Actually, if that fits an 11-inch laptop as well, that's what I carry. Self-repairing zippers, so you never have to worry. You just give it a tug. Look at all those great pockets. Women love pockets because that's where our organization is. And inline skate wheels, that's gonna give you even more room in your bag. Of course, the handle goes down deep right into the bag and then zippers across to disappear completely. So it really is a bag, again, that transforms to what you need it to be when you need it. And when you think about where we are in the beginning of March, we're sort of setting up this whole time and space and travel. We're gone for a lot of 2-day trips, whether it's graduation or reunions or birthdays and showers and weddings. There are a lot of weekend trips lining up, aren't there, in your life? And this is a perfect bag to take, either as its sort of weekender form, or you can expand it as a cabin bag. I also want to show you another fun thing, because every time I do this, women are like, I like to bring a lot of shoes. Well, listen to this, or watch this. Okay, so here's my bag, and like, look at all the, get this here. Oh.
I mean, you look at what Samantha's done. She's taken a concept that a lot of us would never even imagine was possible. She made it happen.
Look at all the shoes. So I know women are like, I'm going on a 2-day trip and I only bring 2 pairs of pants, but I like to bring 7 pairs of shoes. And so now you can just load up the top. So there are so many ways to use the separate compartments and just to make it fit into your life. I just was on a 10-day trip, road trip with my kids. And so the bottom of the bag was mine and the top was there. So I always knew where our things were. They were separate. Or you can just open it up and now it becomes one main bag.
Okay, I want to take you through a couple things. They did just tell me the matching pieces, specifically the 28-inch. So this bag here, which is only $119, and by the way, again, it's in the ultra lightweight, so I'm picking this up with my little finger. It's the lightest weight Samantha Brown luggage she's ever created. That is in very limited supply, so that will only get a couple of mentions tonight when we officially launch it. That's the 28-inch. We do have the 25-inch. If it was me, I personally would go the 28 and get this cabin and get the transforming bag, because this is going to be a perfect complement to one another. I want to run you through the colors real fast as well.
Sure.
So Samantha's been talking about the signature burgundy. The purple is obviously gorgeous and everything's color coded. This is going to be the black. What I love about the black is that you've got that combo again with your beautiful croco design on the outside. It just adds that extra flair and elegance to it. We also have the chocolate over here. Love that chocolate.
Isn't that beautiful? That's elegant. It's just so elegant. If you like the darker colors, but you want to do something different than a traditional navy blue or a black, I think the mocha is the way to go.
It's a nice, refreshing change.
It really is, and yet you're still in your family of darker colors, because I know people like darker luggage because it hides the stains a little more.
That's why we like it. The truth's
That's why we like it. The truth is out.
navy that's over here as well. So you can't go wrong with the selections. I love the telescoping handle, and you know, we actually hired in a new runway model.
We have?
Samantha, yes.
Fresh from the runway of Milan, no doubt.
Well, look, she's here
there
now.
she is.
I just got bumped up to first class. They just called me live here from Florida and said, you just got bumped to first class, Miss Morrison.
With those sunglasses, I would give you my seat if I was in first class. I'd be like, excuse me.
With my luggage.
Must be yours.
Think about, and you know what's important to mention? We were talking about this earlier, and I thought this was amazing. You know, my husband's a little bit taller. I said, this will fit all the way underneath. He still has his leg room. So one thing I want to point out is don't ever forget about that underneath space, and don't ever take a duffel bag like I did. And I tried to jam it underneath, and guess what happened?
You still have a little bit kind of sticking out of here.
Exactly.
It's your personal space.
I know.
It's your bag.
And my toothpaste got smushed and opened up inside my bag.
No. And hey, you know what? That's a really good point,
because it was awful.
This is a structured bag, and this is why people like these bags. There's structure to it, so there's a protection there.
So you're not going to smush your toothpaste, your deodorant's going to explode everywhere.
No smushing here.
No, so anyway, I got to go. I got bumped up to first class.
Oh,
please
there she
enjoy.
Goes. Bye.
Have a drink on us, Amy. But doesn't it look good? You feel good wearing
absolutely.
this. You feel good carrying this.
Because I trusted it for 8 months, I was all over the world with it, and it was so lovely to know, such peace of mind to know that no matter what, this bag had my back. This bag was going to change to how I needed it to be. Whether I just wanted a quick, underseater to go somewhere quickly, I could expand it, and now it was my cabin bag. And I never had to worry about buying too much.
It's 2 for the price of 1 if you want to look at it that way. It's like a $100 normal underseater. It's a $100 normal 21-inch cabin bag. You're getting best of both worlds. The next time it's going to be live will be tonight at midnight. I'll be stood right here with Samantha showcasing this officially. You get to secure your color first.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you the burgundy and the purple, probably because we've been showcasing those a lot, and the black are the 3 most popular at this stage. It's on 4 flex pays of $17 and change. And for any one of us who travel, you know, whether we travel a lot or very little, it can be incredibly stressful and it can be incredibly expensive.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I love my combo with the larger piece and this, because when I went to Ireland, I bought my entire family Irish knit sweaters, and I overstuffed that bag, and now I was in danger of it being overweight. Bags cannot be over 50 pounds when you check them, and then if they are, you incur a $100 fee for that. So again, I just closed this up, but no problem. I opened it up, and this entire section was like 4 Irish knit sweaters and 3 were in there, and I was fine, you know? Or if you travel and you buy things that are fragile and you do not want them to go into a checked piece of luggage because of damage and worse, theft, you put it in here, you pack it nicely in here. So again, no matter what happens during your trip, this bag transforms to how you need it to be. And if I don't need a full-on carry-on, all I have to do is tuck it in like my shirt, and then I zip it up, and now I've got a more compact bag that I can take to work with me. I've got places for my laptop, everything, and it's a rolling tote. So you're buying a piece of luggage that never goes into storage. That's really important to me, because I know luggage is expensive, and I know going on trips, maybe you go on 2 trips a year, and so you don't, it just takes up too much room. This will always be out. This will always be there helping you go out throughout your day or your travels.
I mean, you've still got the stability and support, the structure on the base of it. You've got your helper handle at the top. You've got the beautifully color design and coordinated telescopic handle as well. Samantha Brown hardware, the zippers, everything we've come to know Samantha Brown for, it's all in here. I go back to, and I'm just going to grab the other purple one for a second, real fast. This is something that affects us and can be quite embarrassing, can be, a bit of a heartache if you're by yourself. But if you are alone and you are genuinely trying to lift a bag, which is heavy, up above your head and put it in the overhead compartment. I worry about my mom whenever she travels over from England. It's hard to do, and you hope somebody's going to offer to help, and not always does somebody do that. Well, you're not having to lift this bag over. What you'll be doing, if I just sit around the front a second, when you sit down, remember, Samantha has created a bag that meets the exact dimensions for the underseat of your aeroplane. So when you put that on the floor, it will go right under the seat in front of you. So now you've got more leg space. You don't need to lift it over your head, and everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy, and then you have access to your bag your entire trip. Whereas once you put it in the overhead bin, you can't really go in there. It's just a little too cumbersome to do that. So women especially love this bag.
Well, we only have 60 seconds left. Oh, no, it's over. Oh, boy.
It's over. All right. Well, we're going to see you in a few hours.
That was a lot of fun.
I know. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
So thrilled to have Samantha
here. Fun being here on First Friday. Thanks.
And do you think that model will come back again? Do you think they'll hire her again?
She's probably with a younger man right now.
You know it. Stay on the phone for this incredible today's special. If you'd like to get yours first, we'll send it out to you immediately. More First Friday Spring Break Edition right after this.
Now there's more to love than ever, and we're celebrating with a huge sweepstakes. There's no purchase necessary. Just visit hsn.com or qvc.com and enter sweepstakes once per 24 hours for a chance to win top brand prizes. Then each entry counts toward the $100,000 grand prize. Now through March 11th, only on HSN and QVC.
It's Project Central around here. With just a little imagination, some of this, a bit of that. The possibilities are endless. Whether you're just getting started or you know your way around a glue gun, we have the supplies and ideas to help get it done. Say YES to DIY at HSN.
Well, happy First Friday. Finally, you made it through the week. I'm Amy Morrison. Adam and I look forward to this show every first Friday of the month. So it's something we work hard on bringing to you the latest and greatest that the month has to offer. And I cannot believe, being a host here at HSN, I've never had the chance to share with you origami. It's the first time I'm selling this, but you've loved it. There's well over 1,000 reviews on hsn.com, but what we are doing today is not only a monthly special, this is something better than a today's special, because when you buy one at $99.95 spring price, you get a second one $20 off, which would bring it to $79.95. So we already took $20 off. We're gonna take another $20 off, and your second one to ship is only $2.50. So it's an amazing deal. $24.99 gets it home. Lou Caputo is our shelving and origami expert. We're gonna jump right into this because there is so much to talk about, and I am so impressed the way these are made. I spent well over $1,000 on a bookshelf.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Just bookshelf.
Was it made of steel?
No.
Well, there you go. All the origami pieces that you're seeing tonight are made of powder-coated steel, okay? This piece of origami in particular is very decorator friendly, and I used to call it the non-origami origami because a lot of it sometimes can look a little bit industrial. This one certainly doesn't. And Amy, did you know that this one was created by the customers? Because they came to us and they said, can you make a piece that's a little more decorator friendly, has a little bit smaller footprint, but still has all that origami strength? So let me show you the features on this, okay? Again, powder-coated steel, as I mentioned. The reason we call it origami, since you've never sold origami before, I'm going to walk you from the beginning. Since it's named after the ancient Japanese art of paper folding, okay? It's because we can do this with it. Oh, got to undo this. Hold on. We can do this with it. Watch. So it folds up like that. Now, this is how it's going to arrive at your home, completely folded down like this. It's
and assembled? Is it all going to be assembled?
Fully assembled. Totally, completely, no assembly required. 4 inches across this way, about 4.5. You just grab the sides and you pull it like that, and the whole thing falls open. Now, if I spin this around, you're gonna see on the back here what we call the world-famous origami toggle. That's actually a patented design right there. So if I thread that through and I pull down, that's gonna lock in place. Watch what I can do now. I can pick this up, and I can move the whole thing around just by doing that one thing. Then you take the shelf over like this. There's one little latch right here, and you're pretty much done. Now, what makes this different than other origami is this right here. It's the lattice work on the side, and that's actually practical. It's beautiful, but it's practical. It stops books from falling off the sides. And then the shelves themselves, instead of being the wire shelves that we're used to from origami, these are actually perforated steel panels, so that there's still airflow or water flow if you want to use these for planting shelves or something like that.
Can I use them for plants?
You can use them for plants.
If water gets on it, is that okay?
Yes, because they are the powder-coated steel. They're going to be chip resistant, scratch resistant, and corrosion resistant, so you can use them indoors and out. And this woman right here is showing you exactly what I just did, how simple it is to do. Anybody can put these together. The hardest part is getting it out of the cardboard box. Now, what's weird tonight, though, is we have a lot of colors.
I know, we're gonna walk you through them. I know, unfortunately, we did sell out of the rose, ladies. I'm really sorry. This is our monthly special. We've never done this before, with over 1,138 customer reviews on this, almost all perfect 5 stars, all fully assembled. You buy one, it's already $20 off. You get your second one for another $20 off, which brings it to $79.95. We have never done that before, even as a Today Special, because a lot of you want to put one on either side of your TV, or you just need two of them, right? So $99.95 for one. Your second, your third, your fourth, they're all $20 off. So we'll start with colors. I'm sorry, Lou.
No, you're fine.
Huge deal, and 50% off shipping.
It's amazing. And this PS never happens, okay?
No.
So if we real quick look at the colors right here. So this is our teal, okay? Beautiful shade of green right there.
Last call on the teal, ladies.
Wow. Platinum right here. If you have stainless steel appliances, you're gonna love this.
I
for your
love
kitchen, that kind of thing. It looks fantastic. Beautiful, crisp, clean white. Bathroom, kitchen, baby's room, anywhere like that.
They look so high-end designer in
Don't
the
they?
white. I love that.
And then sage, gorgeous shade right here. Hi, this is the sage right there. And then we have the yellow right here, the light yellow we're calling it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. So, and then if we could keep going on down here, do you guys want to go that way or this way, or what are we feeling here? Go this way. Okay, we've got the black right here. Then the vintage bronze next to that one. The vintage bronze is a lovely shade of brown with little flecks of gold in it.
So it almost looks like wood.
It kind of does, and it's great with wood furniture or leather.
Love
then
that.
we've got the orange next to that, followed by the turquoise. Then we have the cranberry. So there's orange, turquoise, cranberry. Lots of choices tonight. Then we have the navy blue next to that.